Hello everyone, and welcome to Module 10, our second of 2 weeks in which we will be exploring how both the state and Euro-American colonists have gone about controlling the racialized other. During this week's module, we'll be examining the various ways that Euro-Americans have gone about controlling both their colonial subjects and their own citizens in settler colonial settings and overseas colonial possessions. As you go through this week's module, be sure to consider the trans-imperial similarities that we see existing throughout the colonial world. By now, you should have received your feedback for the annotated bibliography, and you should be continuing your work on your research essay, which is due at the conclusion of Module 11. If you have any questions about your annotated bibliography or your upcoming research essay, please feel free to contact me during my office hours or simply send me an email. Additionally, please remember that our final examination will be occurring on campus during the April exam period. If you have any questions about the examination, feel free to contact me. As outlined in the Module 10 overview, this week we will explore how Euro-Americans have attempted to control both their racialized colonial subjects and citizens in an attempt to create a society where power and control rests in white hands. This has been done by relegating colonial subjects and undesirable citizens to Indian towns, reservations, and reserves, creating police forces to enforce the power of the state, banishing convicted felons to far-off penal colonies, interring and sometimes killing enemy aliens who were perceived as being a threat to the state, and finally, imprisoning racialized peoples rather than addressing the inequalities that exist in society. Throughout this module, you will notice the power of the state and how Euro-American control of the state has enabled these individuals to maintain their positions in society. My hope is that this trans-imperial investigation will enable you to consider the role of the state, police forces, and prison systems in settler colonial societies. I hope you enjoyed this week's module, and I look forward to continuing our discussion via email.